I am sorry if you guys just hopped on the stream and I just ended out. We lost connection, and then my girlfriend calls me to ask me some bullshit that was useless. Now I'm a little late to work, but the beauty is I can only work 40 hours a week right now because I'm a new trainee. So my boss was like, you don't even have to come in. And I was like, well, I'm at 37 point blah, blah, blah. Let me come in and work 2 hours. You know what I mean? He's like, all right, man, if that's what you want to do. So what I was trying to say before is that when I do a live stream, a lot of people do not, and I'm sorry, this is just sitting on my phone, my shit. And hopefully this thing doesn't make too much noise for you guys. I'm gonna get a new phone holder because this is ridiculous. Like, your boy likes to stream. But anyway, a lot of you guys, what I'm learning is when I do a live stream, not a lot of people join because, you know, they click in and click out. But what ends up happening is, like, I go look back at the stream through the analytics, and a lot of people end up actually watching the video. So I do a live stream, maybe 10 people are in the live stream, I end it, I go look at it like 3 hours later and 400 people watched the live stream. So now I'm like, wait a minute, I don't really need to wait until people are on this live stream to start talking. I can just come on a live stream and just start talking. Listen, I'm a very hyper guy. I'm a very go-getter guy. I'm a very outgoing guy. So like when I want to do something, I want to fucking do it, okay? I don't want to eat around the bush. I don't want to take time and jibber jabber. I want to get right to it. So listen. Every day I'm going to start live streaming. Hold me to it, guys. I think it's very easy to hop on one of these live streams and just talk for 20 minutes after work, tell y'all about what I learned today or my day or future goals or anything. And in the mornings, I think money talks is a big thing that might need to start happening, right? Hopefully the camera doesn't fall over. Not holding the camera, trying my best not to hold the camera as a professional driver, but let me tell you, I need to get a damn phone mount. But one thing that I'm going to tell you, I'm having, well, damn, sorry to hear that, bud. Sorry to hear that. But yeah, so in the morning, you know, I get really fired up with the coffee. I got the Starbucks, shout outs to my lady, and I get real hyper. And I you know, I'm just thinking of ways that I can save money, not only to buy cool shit to show you guys or do giveaways, but also I think as a man, we need to all come together and we all need to start brainstorming what's ways to make money, how are ways to save, because what I'm learning is it's not really about how much you bring in a month. Really what matters is how much do you save a month. And when you can get to that mindset, your mind changes, right? I don't give a shit if you make $10,000 a month. If you spend $9,500, you saved $500. Add that up at the end of the year, you didn't save shit, right? I think everybody's goal should be to have 6 months to a year of income saved, even if you make $30,000 a year, right? Hey, if you had $30,000 sitting around in a bank account, guess what would happen? It would fucking save your ass if something, for God forbid, would happen, bro. Make a drift, bro? Yeah, nah, not in the four-door, not in this. I'm saving up for a Cummins, right? I'm gonna get me a big diesel. Maybe not a Cummins, it might be a Ford. I do want a 7.3. I don't know, man. It's really hard to pick, but wanting a truck and wanting cool stuff is where my mind's at. And I think, well, I need money. I gotta have money, right? Well, how the fuck do I do it? And then my mind goes, well, how much money do I make? And my whole life has been, I need to make this. And what I'm realizing, it doesn't matter how much you make. It's how much do you save. If you can't save, you're fucked. And yeah, materialistic, like the more that you can kind of let go of like being cool, being flashy, being a show off, the more you're going to excel, right? But a lot of people will sit here and preach that all the time, but they don't really give you strategy. They'll say post on Instagram, post on YouTube. You know, oh man, I had to hit this light. I didn't really care. Come on, man. It's fucking connections. Are you serious? Hey, thank you, man. You have a great day too. We're gonna spend money like a drunken sailor. Let me know if there's connection issues, guys. I'm driving and shit going to work. But listen, man, what I'm learning is, like, you gotta have extra income. So right now, I finally got a good job. I do YouTube, right? And I'm going to DoorDash. And I hate DoorDash because that's what I did for the last year and I didn't make a lot of money. But how my mind's thinking is I'm like, listen, right now I should be bringing in 5 to 6K a month after taxes, right? So either I could ball out and act like I'm cool, or I could humble myself, spend $1,000 on bills, and work DoorDash every week after work for 2 hours, only to have an extra $200-300 a week, so that I can buy the necessities, the groceries, the dumb shit. And the idea in my mind is, if I can save about $4,000 a month, in 1 year, I can change my life. In 1 year, I can go buy the truck I want. I can go get veneers that I've been wanting for years. Because, I want to get married. I want to have the perfect smile. I don't like my smile. It's okay. It's not bad. I never did drugs. I'm not a crackhead. But, I want to have the crispy. So that's my little goal, right? I also want to... I want to get in a new house. I also really want to get a truck because I want to get a trailer, a flatbed with a winch attached, a mechanical one. So on my times off, I can pull load. You know what I mean? Thank you, man. I really appreciate it. But that's just my little insecurity, right? But I'm an honest guy, right? I'm a real guy. I don't come on here and lie and try to be a piece of shit or nothing and try to be fake. I'm Unplugged Preston. What does that mean? I'm unplugged. I don't have a filter. I don't have a filter in front of me and my face. I don't lie. I don't cheat. I don't steal. I tell you how it is. And that's the person that I am. And that's what I think everybody should aspire to be. And I'm not perfect by any means. Listen, I've been a fuck up a lot of my life, all right? But I'm here to tell you that if you work hard and you just believe in God, have faith, man. I'm not telling you to be a religious person and go to church every weekend and read the Bible, okay? But what I am telling you is you got to have a higher power and you got to have something to believe in. Because if you don't believe in shit in this world, bro, you're never going to make it. You have to believe, because life is so fucking hard. What it'll do is it'll just keep kicking you and keep kicking you. And if you listen to it enough, you'll start believing it. And what'll happen? You'll let the devil talk to you, and that's the ones who get into drugs or shoot somebody or steal something and go to jail. And then you sit there and you repent and you go, what the fuck? Why did I even do it? For money? And then you realize, money's just a fucking piece of paper, bro. Money will never change your life. You could be a millionaire tomorrow, and yeah, there's opportunities and things that you can buy now, and that could change your life, right? But it's not going to change how you feel. You're not going to wake up and instantly be like, oh my God, you know what? I love me. I love everything about me. I love the world. No, you're going to still be the same cold prick because you didn't change your mindset. You got to change your mindset if you really want to live a good life. I'm telling you, man. I got some tattoos, I got some tattoos. I'm going to get tattooed a lot. I'm going to go full sleeve. I'm doing more on the neck. I'm bombing myself out. That's another reason too why I'm trying to save for 6 months to a year, so I can go to a tattoo artist that I like and drop about $10,000 and really move around. All right, I got a Peterbilt on my ass. Sorry, Peterbilt, man. And this guy's, people do not respect truckers, man. This guy's right in his blind. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah. Fucking assholes, man. Dude's driving a fucking 40,000 pound Peterbilt with liquid in it, and you're fucking on his fucking tail. What the fuck? Just because you want to get over people, man. But no, I don't have kids. I do not have kids. I want kids. I didn't have a father when I grew up, right? I made so many mistakes in my life because I never felt loved. I never felt good enough, right? I had the best mom in the world. I would die for that woman right now. If God says her or you, I'm leaving. I'm leaving Earth right at that second, no hesitation, 10 toes down. And she's the best thing ever, right? And my goal is I want to take care of her so she doesn't have to work anymore, right? She's 62 and she's getting up there, right? And she still works 50 hours a week. God bless her fucking soul. She's old school, right? But I didn't have a dad, and he died when I was really young, and I didn't know him. And I think to myself, man, I want to be a leader for my kids. I want my kids to think, yo, my dad is the shit. And not just that, I want my kids to find, I want them to look and do their own research and make their own opinions and not follow the crowd, be their own leaders, not be scared to love God, not be scared to be who they want to be, but be their self because they want to be that, not because somebody fucking groomed them to be that. They picked that, right? I want my kids to feel like they have somebody to look up to, right? And this is where the money talks are going to start coming, because When my dad died, I didn't get nothing, guys. And I'm not trying to say boo-hoo or nothing. I'm not. I'm 32. I'm over it, right? But what I will tell you is that that shit hurts you, especially as a man, right? I didn't know how to be a man. I got bullied in school a lot, right? Because I only had a woman to be soft with. I never had a man in my life to be like, yo, nah, stand up for yourself. I never had that. I had to learn that at like 16 and 18 when I finally had enough. Now can nobody bully me. It'll never happen. Listen, you can beat my ass, that's okay, but you will never, ever, ever, ever have me walk away and feel like, oh, he bitched me. And now I got to be at the age where I have to be like, no, walk away. It's okay, because that's how I lose my freedom or lose my life. So, I'm a different person now, right? But I didn't have a role model, and I never learned financial advice either. I never learned how to save. My mom, I love her to death. She's maxed out on credit cards. Okay, she don't got nothing saved in her retirement. She could die tomorrow and not have shit to give me, right? But a trailer and a car. And I'm not asking for her to do that. But what I am saying is I don't want my children to go through that. I want my children to be like, my dad left me a bunch of cool ass guns, a knife that's 50 years old, a tool pouch that he bring every day with him. These were his favorite pants, his favorite jacket. This was his dream truck. He built it. He left it for me. He left me this big ass house. I want my kids to, since they want to make money, they want to grow up and be something, I want them to work for everything. I don't want to give my kids shit, but I want to teach them and put them in position that they learn an honest day's work and learn how to save and learn how to do it. And by doing that, guys, you will actually make your kid say, oh, don't give it to me, I want to work for it. I want my kid to buy their first car. I don't want to give it to him. Because you know what? My mom and grandmom gave me my first car. What I do? I caught a fucking DUI in the shit, smoking and drinking with my friends, because I didn't understand what the fuck I was doing. I was just like, oh, I deserve it because I exist. It's like a privileged woman that's really pretty. She should just have the guy take care of her for the rest of her life because she exists. Like, no, that's not how this world works. I believe the hardest working person in the building or in the room is the one that is best fit for the position, best fit for the job, best fit for success. If you bust your ass I don't care if you're a janitor, bro. If you fucking bust your ass every day and you go in there day in and day out, you're a fucking hero, bro. You're somebody special, and don't ever fucking forget that. It doesn't matter how much money you make. What it matters is who you are and what person, when you die, what people are going to say about you. And a lot of people say, oh, nobody will care, my kids, this and that. I guarantee you a lot of you guys will be talked about for centuries, right? You'll be something special, but you have to open your mind and realize a lot of it is going to start with your financial. It's going to start with your health, your habits, and what are you doing to change your life. Now, I'm not saying I'm perfect, right? I used to smoke cigarettes. I used to smoke weed. I started smoking weed when I was 13 years old, and cigarettes. I didn't quit that shit till I was like 28 years old, right? But I knew something was wrong with me. I'm like, yo, I'm ill. Like, I have negative thoughts all the time, negative projections. I'm sad all the time. What's going on? Like, I shouldn't be sad. And what I did was I said, I'm going to quit everything that I think is hurting me. I quit smoking cigarettes. It's been almost 4 years. I don't smoke at all. No vape, no weed. I haven't smoked weed over 2 years. I've drank twice a year. I drank last Friday. And let me tell you, I made an ass of myself, and I was like, this is why I don't even like drinking. I woke up, I was so hungover, I was so miserable. I was like, I don't even want to drink. Like, I've grown out of drinking, I've grown out of smoking. I eat bad food now. I'm like, oh, my diet, I'm taking a break. I've been eating like an asshole. I feel like shit. I'm miserable. I'm like, dude, like, all I want to do is bodybuild, eat nutritious, educate myself, save money, and be in nature and work an honest day's work, man. And I'm not on here trying to preach and tell you guys what to do with your life, but what I am telling you is there are people who look at you and think that you're a hero. There are people that look at you and wish they were you. Even if you think your situation's fucked up, there's always gonna be somebody out there that has it worse than you, okay? And if you're gonna sit here and play victim your whole life, you'll never win. Because guess what? Nobody's coming to save you. Not one person is coming to say, you've had enough, let me save you. No, it's going to take you digging so deep and dark and going to that dark place and pulling the light out, okay? And once you can do that, you are going to change your life. And you're not just going to change your life, you're going to change the people around you. Because guess what? When you develop good habits, other people develop good habits. Listen, you're gonna have to cut some people off, okay? I've cut a lot of people off that were my best friends, not because I wanted to, not because it didn't break my heart, because I knew deep down inside they were holding me back from hitting my potential and getting better. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't care if it's your best friend, your girlfriend, your mom, your dad, if they are holding you fucking back, you keep it moving and cut them off. Doesn't mean you never talk to them again, doesn't mean that you don't love them, doesn't mean you can't chit chat, but when it comes to talking about getting money, when it talks about, oh, somebody's dog's out, oh fuck, oh my god, somebody will get him. Yeah, I feel so bad. I just drove by a dog, random dog, but he has no collar or anything. Like, fuck, I feel so guilty. It's all right. Somebody's gonna get him. God bless that dog. Please, Lord, God bless that dog. But if I come back and I see him, I'm gonna pick him up, take him to SPCA. God is my bond. I'm gonna come back and try to look for him. But listen, man, you get one life, and a lot of you guys are young. Some of you might be older than me. You know, hallelujah, praise Jesus. You know, and I'm gonna be honest, guys, like, I know it sounds so stupid when people say that shit, because you're like, ah, yeah, dude, listen, I'm 32 now. I'm young, but I'm old compared to a lot of you guys. I work with a 50-year-old, a 38-year-old, and they're like, you're young. And, you know, a lot of them say, man, you do not realize how much time you waste. Like, now, when you start getting older, man, you know why old heads get up in the morning and, like, you're like, why he up at 5 in the morning? Like, then we ain't doing nothing. It's because he knows that he can't get the time back. Listen, you can crash your car and get another car. You can fucking get your house caught on fire, right? You can get your gun taken from you by a cop. You can fucking blow your truck up. You can whatever. But you can never get back your time, and you can never get back your life. That's the most important thing in this world, is being able to understand that. And the more you can understand that, the more you're gonna realize you ain't got fucking time to waste, okay? You don't got time to waste anymore. You don't got time to sit here and diddle with yourself. You got to go get it, man, because there's always somebody out there working harder to get what you want, okay? If you don't got that nice truck, it's because some guy took it from you in another part of the world, another time. God said, well, who works harder, him or him? And he picked him. Okay, your time is coming, but you gotta outwork yourself. Have you ever played a video game like Gran Turismo or Forza? And have you ever played Time Attack? And there's your car, and then there's a holographic, like, Black Shadow version, and you're trying to beat that? That's what it is. You gotta beat your best time, bro. You gotta beat your best time. And if you can't beat your best time, then don't bitch, don't whine, don't cry. Accept that you ain't shit. And I'm not calling any of you guys that. What I'm saying is, you should never in your life want to say, yo, I ain't shit, I ain't gonna be shit. No, bro, that's, as soon as you accept failure, that's when you lose. Listen, there's a difference between failure and being a loser. A loser is somebody who's so scared to fail that he doesn't even try. That's a loser. Never be that person. But there's no such thing as failure if you never give up. Failure is when you give up. Okay, so if you lose, something doesn't work out your way, and you come back and do it again, guess what? It's a lesson. You're learning, right? Like with this job, dude, it took over 200 applications, over like 30 fucking interviews. I went through so much fucking shit, guys, to be able to finally get this job, and now I get to finally prove myself. But let me tell you, man, it's hard. So I just pulled up the work. I might stream again later. I'm loving these money talks. Thank you guys for hopping on, man. And yeah, the air fresheners are annoying. I'm gonna rip those out, okay? God bless you. God bless your family. Listen, it's Friday. Save some money. Moral of the story, don't worry about how much money. I look like Logan Paul after he lost some. Cool, dude. Logan Paul's the shit. Listen, moral of the story, guys. Don't worry about how much money you bring in every month. Worry about how much money you can save a month, okay? Cut your expenses. Stop trying to show off. Don't compare yourself to other people. Give yourself time, guys. Give yourself time to sit there and go through the process, learn to love the process, and learn to love yourself. work hard, be your own boss, do everything you do it with passion and love, and do it like you want to be the best at it. But also don't be too hard on yourself, okay? You're learning, okay? If you went up, you got up, you're already winning, bro. You're alive. If you went to work today, you're winning, bro. You're alive. You're trying. So don't be so hard on yourself, because life's too short to care about something. And when you're an old man, you're not going to give a flying fuck about money. You're going to care about the people around you, and you're going to care about the time that you wasted. And if you have put all your love into your life, you're going to be fine regardless, guys. I promise you, you guys are going to be fine. But I got to get out of here. And man, I love y'all, man. Y'all be safe, okay? God bless.